I'm the programmer for the City to City section. It's a program that's in its third year, and each year we focus on the films and filmmakers emerging in a particular city around the world. This year our focus is on Buenos Aires, Argentina. I think one thing that surprised us a lot about the programming for this year's festival happened as a result of our trip to Buenos Aires. We announced early on this year that that was our focus city for the program, and then Cameron and I went down for a programming trip in April. And the great thing about that was that the filmmaking community there knew we were coming, and there is so much film being made that people kept showing up at events and giving us stacks of DVDs for us to watch. It was not something we expected at all. In the end, I think I collected somewhere between 112 and 120 DVDs. I'd never thought I'd be bringing that much home. So my suitcase actually ran out of room. I had to leave behind a pair of shoes, a sweater. It was fine. Neither of them were that great. But and take films out of their cases and stack them in tissue to actually make them fit in my bag to come home. I think the film I was most excited to discover this year is a film called Pompeia, directed by Temai Garategui. It's kind of an ideal film for the City to City program because it's a meta gangster film that explores the difference between the reality and the imaginary reality of a Buenos Aires neighborhood called Pompeia, which is where the director grew up. And it also is a dark satire of the filmmaking industry that's exploding in Buenos Aires right now. And on top of all of that, it's this hyper-violent film, sort of in the Tarantino style, that's produced and directed by two incredibly ultra-sweet women. And it's always really exciting to see women working in a genre that's typically been male terrain. My hidden gem on the program is The Stones, which is directed by Roman Cardenas. It's this incredibly powerful, also really beautiful drama about a couple that lives in the Paraná Delta, which is a very surprisingly rural environment of cottages and riverways just a few kilometers outside of Buenos Aires. It's a feature debut, first-time feature filmmaker, and Cardenas wrote, directed, and stars in the film, and as a sort of triple threat, he's a thunderbolt. So we're really excited. We think we'll see him back at the festival a lot in future years, and we have the international premiere of The Stones here, so we're pretty pleased with that.